What's up, guys? Okay, once again. All right, so uh, sorry, it's gonna be like it's noisy here because you might just hear background sound, but hopefully you guys can hear me properly and clearly. All right, so I just saw something and quick update on the weekly forecast I actually dropped. That was beginning of this week. That was on Monday, I guess. Yeah. So I told you guys I was expecting to see DXY buy into this zone to sweep out the closest liquidity around here, which just happened right now. So we might see little push to the downside, then we might just see a push to this zone. We might see a push to this zone here, a fair value gap around here, right? So we might see this actually happen here, right? So now price actually broke, retested here, and is it bought back into this zone. So at this point, for me, I'm not even gonna lie, today is Friday already, so I would rather want to see price just take off from here again, just take off from here, right? I would like to see price just do this slowly till we keep buying up to this zone also. That's my own opinion, but then this would only happen when we're now certain on the US and Iran deal, if it's going to be signed or not, right? And few there was a news I saw, a news report I saw, where they said uh, Iran and US would actually sign a deal that was in incoming probably, in my opinion, I just feel like after the World Cup, that's when the war will actually continue. Maybe that's if it's not being signed yet, because they said it's been postponed. So for me, I'm also expecting to see on a buy on US oil. Having it been that we didn't feel this gap that was here, we just kept selling, right? We just kept selling and we didn't feel this gap. So in my opinion, I feel like we're gonna buy from this point to fill up this gap here. And once we fill up this gap, we can now continue to surge down to this point, because we also have another gap around here. We have another gap around here. Let me take this guy out so you guys can see clearly. You can see the gap here. We have a gap here, so we'll need to come here, right? So I'm still waiting to see let price go here, but for now I've actually taken a buy on this guy. Is risky taking this buy because the market has been very uncertain this week, right? I had a couple of losses this week and I had a lot of missed trades, but I've taken another buy. Let me just see if it's gonna work out like this, right? Taking another buy, and I just hope it plays out just the way I'm expecting. Just a push to fill up this whole imbalance here, and this I'll just to fill it up. I'll be very happy. Now, let me see if we have any news. Let me see if we have any news. Or probably this. Let me see if we have any news. So, my forex calendar, right? So, my forex book calendar. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this instead. All right. So this is the news calendar I use actually. So what do we have here? Do we have here? Well, I'm not even signed in. This is today's what? Okay. Around we have card news later on, as in 2 hours time. We have card news in 2 hours time, and that's it. So that's why the market is a little bit sluggish and not really having any major impact. So for now, let's just see how this goes. I will still be waiting. I want to take this buy. I'm already taking the buy. Let's see if it hits my stop loss. Or whichever. If he does, I'm good to go. So my stop loss is somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around here. So let's just see how this plays out. Hopefully, I'm just optimistic. So for now, that's why I just any further update, I'll just have to send it on the channel. As you already know, guys, Echo is active.